Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier on, anxious to get down to business with this road battle looming. Tip-off goes to Denver. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays.
Gordon, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. The shot from the low post is good.
Now, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Now Fultz. His last outing with 20 points. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Wagner against Porter. Wagner passes to Fultz. Back to Wagner.
Porter bringing the D now, some block shots, some turnovers he's creating, and he's coming up with stops.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 4-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And Greg finished you last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Now here's Murray. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. He gets that one.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Bancaro. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, nice work on the offensive glass. Bancaro being rewarded for his efforts.
Murray with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Here's Murray. Carter pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here's Jokic. Coming off 31 points last game. Over Fultz. And another miss by Denver. Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bancaro, that's good.
And you know, with the fire Bancaro plays with, he may not even have felt the contact.
Here's Murray. Yep, it counts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Fultz. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
And here is Murray, following the 3 from Franz Wagner. Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Count that bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray looking around. Pass to Gordon. Now Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fultz. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points for Markelle Fultz.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Murray against Carter. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
And here's Fultz. 6 points for him. And that one's good. Wagner.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Orlando leading by 6. Carter with a screen on Murray. Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Carter, and the layup is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Murray against Fultz. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Here's Gordon. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Aaron Gordon not hesitating because the defender was close. He just kept going.
Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force print out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything, letting the game come to him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And Denver with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. Anthony dishes to Banchero. Takes it off the glass. Banchero's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray with it. Now Anthony defending. Murray the pass to Ford. Denver passing it around. Clock at 4. And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Now here's Anthony. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Wagner wide open. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. He's got 10.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Brown the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic finding the lane. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic, is he? I think he's showing some emotion, Kevin.
Wagner outside. Back to Anthony. Here's Banchero. Then jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero? Letting us know what he can do out there.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. And that's 12 points for Jokic.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Wagner has it in the corner. On the wing, Harris. Anthony against Murray. Anthony down low. That one no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Passes it to Brown. Back to Murray. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. Orlando leading by 6. Harris kicks to Anthony. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Here's Harris. His last outing, he had 8 points. Anthony with the bucket.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Gary Harris. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jackson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Now here's Murray. Last game, 26 points. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And now a 12-point Orlando lead.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Now the pass to Naji. Kicks to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he could provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in. Now, here's Isaac. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. There's Wagner with the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Anthony against Murray. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Watson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Nuggets. Magic leading by 13. Isaac outside. Back to Anthony. It's deflected. Here's Jackson. And another miss by Denver. Anthony against Jackson. With 2 seconds left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Michael Porter. It's Naji in at the 5 spot. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. Jackson deciding where to go with it. It's tipped. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. Driving to the basket. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
Outside, Porter hands it from downtown. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
Isaac with a screen for Wagner. Over Porter, and it's Wagner missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Jackson against Fultz. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Take a look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the Magic, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Harris is checked in for the Magic. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Carter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Jackson against Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Suggs, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside. Pass to Brown. Off target with his 3. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Denver also making a switch. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes to Najee. Back to Caldwell Pope. Yep, that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the game.
Kept moving, never took his eye off the hoop. Caldwell Pope, the grinder of a bucket.
Harris outside. And there's the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Fultz. To the paint. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Banchero with the ball. 10 points for him.
And how about the long strides? Just tough for the D to stay with Banchero on the attack.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes
force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And finished off by Bancaro.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Murray against Fultz. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. Then on Sunday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
For three, Murray.
And the outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That three-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter, but that ain't saying a whole lot.
Count that one. Bancaro's got 7 points for the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside Porter, the three. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
To set him up, Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Bancaro finds Carter. And here's Fultz. There's the lob to Carter. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot misses. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Porter. And finished off by Bancaro.
That's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Bancaro. Just a physical force.
Murray against Fultz. That's tipped. Now, Suggs. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Here's Najee, guarded by Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Comes in for Wendell Carter, and Anthony subbed in for Fultz. On defense, Orlando. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Chunchar. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Chunchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Murray against Anthony. Here's Bancaro. Buries it down low. Bancaro's got 11 points in the quarter.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Jokic kicks to Murray. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Jokic. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game. His peripheral vision, that makes him such a great floor leader.
How about the strength from Bancaro, refusing to let the defense stop it.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Murray for three. The Nuggets with a new 14. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And Jokic long enough to get to that ball and control it.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
You're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
And so here's Orlando. Anthony can't hit. Murray against Anthony. Here's Jackson. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Anthony against Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Over Caldwell Pope, and there's Suggs on the assist by Anthony. 8 points for Jalen Suggs.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
Pass to Najee. To the middle, here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion break, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Najee. And Porter subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Banchero. Rebound by the Nuggets. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, oh, it showed up.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Isaac's checked in for Banchero, and it's Franz Wagner in for Gary Harris. Wagner from long range. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope pass to Porter. Outside Gordon. That one misses. Isaac with some nice D. Magic leading by 22. And it's Suggs missing. Jokic passes to Murray. Gordon. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
107 left to play here in the half. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Wagner with it. Outguarded by Murray. Banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 8.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. He's feeling it. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wagner a screen on Murray. Here's Anthony. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando. finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone as the second half.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
For that game against the Celtics, they have a big advantage coming in. They're clearly better when you match up the rosters. But this is why
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Magic.
once again,
And that about wraps it up.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Carter tries in. Over Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
And the second free throw, good. Nuggets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Murray against Fultz. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Launches from deep. Carter pulls it in. The Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Banchero outside. And Gordon over to help. There's Wagner with the three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray, no good.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Pass to Fultz. And there's the try. And finished off by Fultz.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Passes it to Jokic. Outside, Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's off from three-point range.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Fultz dishes to Banchero. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Porter. Here's Wagner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. The pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. He kicks it to Fultz. Harris outside. From deep. That one's not going to go.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Caldwell Pope with it. Defended now by Wagner. Wasted no time on that one. Porter's got 8 points. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's Fultz. He's got 12. Pass to Wagner. Murray against Fultz. And he drives in. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Markelle Fultz. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Some solid defense from Harris. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Banchero, and no good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Murray against Fultz. Jokic with the screen on Fultz. Here's Murray. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Fultz against Murray. Harris a screen on Murray. Puts it up. Harris's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
The Magic shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Wagner outside. Over Porter. And it's Wagner missing. Nuggets shooting the ball at 42%. Murray against Wagner. Beyond the arc. And it's Jamal Murray with the 3. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. But let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Fultz kicks to Wagner. This one for 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fultz against Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And he lays it straight in. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Banchero. Fultz against Murray. Jokic with the steal. Fultz against Murray. Here's Gordon. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And Gordon over to help. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Bucket is good. Banchero's got 24 points.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Suggs, he's checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Murray against Anthony. Out to the wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Suggs has got 11 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. Suggs passes to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Hunter on the wing. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Jokic inside. He's defended by Wagner. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Suggs for three. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the pass to Jokic over Anthony. And it's Jokic missing. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Murray, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Orlando leading by 22. Anthony with it. He's got 8. Pass to Isaac. To the right side. Here's Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Murray with it. Defended now by Wagner. And Jokic gets it to go.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Murray against Anthony. On the wing, Isaac. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Porter. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony finds Carter. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The 3 ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver. Magic shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smooth. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Passes it to Brown.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon, and it's Jackson in for Murray. The pass to Naji. Denver passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Can't hit that one. Isaac with some nice D. Anthony against Jackson. Carter with a screen on Jackson. There's the lob to Carter. And so it's Orlando ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Denver shooting 43% from the floor. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Brown in at the 3. Najee passes to Brown. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from Jordan.
I love the confidence from Jordan. All of his shots are going to come from the paint, so he should be confident when he's got the ball there.
Pass to Okeke. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here's Isaac. Denver grabs the miss. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Inside, here's Bitadze, and Brown pulls it down. After Najee from the arc, and another miss by Denver. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Black the pass to Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Brown. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Back to Black. Passes it to Bitadze. Kicks it to Ingles. Over Caldwell Pope. Ingles can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's the pass to Brown. Now many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
Here's Isaac, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you want to see that Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Koga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Okeke. Harris is checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Fulton for Black. Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Fultz against Murray. Isaac left side. And he converts the layup. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss. Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Count that one from Isaac.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Pass to Najee. Murray against Carter.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Harris outside. In the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all-NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
Banchero kicks to Harris. Those three-pointers off the mark. Denver's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Fultz against Murray from outside the arc. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists here tonight. Jackson kicks to Murray. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 19 points.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And that's the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And they pick up 2. Jokic has got 33.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Harris kicks to Wagner. To the paint. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Fultz against Jackson. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Isaac. Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And stolen by Harris. Wagner wide open. Another miss by Orlando. Jackson against Fultz. Jackson passes to Jokic. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. And Denver with a change here, too. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Christian Brown. Now Jackson. Porter kicks to Gordon. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Wagner finds Anthony. Back to Wagner. There's the triple. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple seasons. He is a bucket getter.
So for the Magic, Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wagner. And Wagner's subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And Denver with a change here too. Caldwell Pope checked in. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Fultz against Murray. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fultz against Murray. And Carroll outside. And Gordon over to help. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. The Magic again can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Carter. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Anthony. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 21. And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Fultz. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Anthony left side. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. To the wing right side. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Porter dishes to Murray. Porter, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Ben Carroll. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So for the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Ben Carroll. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Paolo Banchero.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Jackson. And that one drops.
Not letting the defense knock him off balance. Reggie does a great job just being assertive.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Denver on D. And it's Wagner missing. Fultz against Murray. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting.